Meanwhile, the National Cohesion and Integration Commission Chairman Francis Ole Kaparo has urged caution ahead of the repeat presidential election, stating that Kenya is on the brink of strife. But in a rejoinder, a section of opposition leaders have turned guns on Kaparo, accusing him of heading a toothless commission at a time it is needed most.
The world is not broken yet.
Just 6 days before the repeat presidential election takes place, NCIC Chair Francis Kaparo has sounded alarm over the lightness with which Kenyans and their leaders are taking the current political situation.
As a nation, we have had enough traumatizing situations, and it makes no sense for the politicians to push the nation through another cycle of civil strife.
Kaparo has equated the current political stalemate to how things were just before the 2007 post-poll chaos, urging leaders to embrace dialogue instead of divisive talk. Kaparo also sought to address claims of ethnic profiling in the crackdown on anti-IEBC demonstrators.
I don't agree to any profiling of any community or any selective dealing with any community. If people are in a riotous mood or mode in a street, I will find it extremely difficult to believe that you can select from a crowd rioting members of any single community. I'll find that extremely difficult.
But barely an hour after his media address, a section of opposition legislators poked holes into Kaparo's approach to national integration, accusing him of taking lightly allegations of ethnic profiling in the treatment of demonstrators taking to the streets in connection with the election reforms.
Kenya National Human Rights Commission has come out with a report where they have even tabulated the number of people who have lost their lives in the hands of police. We expected Kaparo's commission to tell us what they have done in terms of investigating those matters, the matter of killings.
Everybody who is talking now, including heads of independent institutions, seem to be seeking which side to belong to. And our concern is many of them seem to be seeking to belong to the side of Jubilee.
Meanwhile, a caucus of leaders from across the country have also weighed in on the possibility of national dialogue to calm the political storm gathering around the repeat presidential poll.
I'd like to call upon Kenyans, from whichever ethnic group they hail from, to desist from taking possessions that are based purely on their tribal origin, because this is the biggest problem we have in Kenya.
I'd like to congratulate President Uhuru and Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga for the steps they are taking today, that they are willing to talk.
President Uhuru Kenyatta is expected to meet IEBC officials come Monday, a couple of days after opposition chief Raila Odinga held talks with IEBC chair Wafula Chebukati Thursday morning. However, whether the polls will go ahead unhindered come Thursday seems another matter altogether. Mark Namaswa.